Let's talk about the magic of wood chips. So why am I standing here next to some hay and leaves and want to talk about the magic of wood chips? Well, it's all mulch, but if all you have is wood chips, so you're fortunate enough to get a wood chip drop, whether it's through a wood chip drop service or you saw the utility people clearing lines and you got them to bring it to you, and this is all you have to work with. This is beautiful stuff. So it's been sitting for a little while. You open that up, and what you have right here is mycorrhizal fungi. There'd be a lot of bacteria in here also. But that's breaking that down, and you want that to be into your soil. So by placing this on top of your soil, you're promoting the life that your plants need to thrive. So here's how it works. Our earth was just a big molten rock, and the crust is rock. And through freezing and thawing, wind and rain is broken down into several different sizes, your sand, silt, and your clay. All the minerals that are on the earth are in that clay, in that sand, and in that silt. To make those minerals available to the plants, we need the micro-life. That micro-life creates enzymes which breaks down, pulls those minerals out, they digest it, bigger life comes along, eats them, makes those nutrients plant available. By putting wood chips and other mulch on top of your ground, do not till it in by putting it on top. You've seen the life that this promotes. That life will incorporate into your soil. You've got worms that come through and eat the mulch. You've got worms that pull that down in through their digestive system. It also promotes the micro life, and you have to have that micro life. Whenever you're tilling your garden, all you're doing is creating a compaction layer, which does not allow the oxygen to go down in. You have to have oxygen and water. By just putting this on top, by not tilling it in, you don't have to worry about anaerobic. You don't have to worry about nitrogen sequester. You don't have to worry about disrupting and killing the life that's in the soil. You just put this on top. And when you do, and you allow that to break down, you get all these little white fibers in here. That's the mycorrhizal fungi. The bacteria is all over in our environment. It's that simple. Now, if they happen to dump your pile where you're going to get some leaves, you can rake it all up together. And that way, when you put it on the garden, you're mixing that all together. And you have leaf mold, and you have wood chips. They break down at different rates, but they're also fluffy. They allow that oxygen to get down to the soil, get into the soil for the passageways that the roots and the other critters have made. You just pile it up on the ground. Let's take a look and see what we have underneath here. That's just wood chips. We just piled that up on top of the clay less than a year ago. And if you look, you can see there's structure in here. It's already crumbly. It looks like it's soft. There's some existing roots still in there. And this was orange clay. The wood chips have started to break down. It's not binding up any of the nutrients in that clay. It's not in that clay. It's on top of that clay. Just pile it up. That's all you got to do. Obviously, we're getting really close to winter, and all the summer crops have died back. And just a few short weeks ago, our garden looked like this. And all the credit goes to wood chips and the deep mulch. You can do this too. So it's not that hard. The secret is you just put it on top, go to the house. Really just that simple. When you get ready to plant, you pull it back to soil, you dig your hole and you put your start in, or you plant your seeds. And as they grow, you backfill with a little mulch. And what that does is feeds the life in the soil, which breaks down your clay, your sand, and your silt. And that provides nutrients to your plants. It also stops some weeds. And that's all you got to do. It really is just that simple. And the only reason I know is because I've been doing this for about 6 years now. And when I started, I just crossed my fingers and hoped that I was right. And so far, I've been very happy with the results. So I hope this helps you a little bit. And right now, as it gets towards winter, start piling up your wood chips, gather as many leaves as you can, and whatever other organic material you can, just put it on top. Don't worry about tilling, don't worry about digging it in, just leave it alone. And in spring, you'll be able to plant, and you'll be amazed at what you're gonna find underneath that mulch. And until next time, remember, take care of yourself, take care of your family, and God bless you. Come on, let's plant.
Let's go plant garden.